Hey, welcome. I'm super excited right now because this is the first episode in a series of 4 podcasts that is all about maximizing your visibility. And that is what I'm here for. I'm a visibility strategist. I'm bringing in together all of the different aspects of visibility. So we're going to break that down over the course of the next 4 episodes. We're also going to talk about why visibility matters, how important it is, diving into what's really behind how to get visibility for your business, getting over your fears of putting yourself out there. We all face those. And I have some really great tips and tricks up my sleeve to share with you all about that. We're going to talk about timing for visibility and how to actually build out a visibility campaign for your business so that you can watch your sales skyrocket in the final quarter of this year. And then I'm even going to share my top 4 or 5 strategies on how I have grown and basically got every single client I have ever had in my entire business. So I have looked back over the last 6 years and seen what has been working for me. And I'm sharing all of that with you in this special podcast series around maximizing your visibility. So buckle up, make sure you're coming back every single Tuesday for the new episode that is dropping. And you're going to notice some really exciting special new freebies and other things that I'm doing that are built inside of these podcast episodes. So yay for you, because you're a listener of Entrepreneur School and you are getting handed the exact roadmap to growing your visibility and boosting your business for the next 4 months. And of course, you can rinse and repeat all of this every single quarter of the year. So let's dive into today's episode, why visibility matters. So first of all, what I wanted to do was just define visibility a little bit differently for you, because we can think of visibility in a few ways in terms of how we're maybe measuring that. It could be how many views your last Instagram reel got, or whether your posts are getting likes, or if anyone's actually visiting your website, or if your email list growth is happening. Those are just some of the ways. So I like to look at visibility from this, what I call the visibility trifecta, which is really that visibility is the common ground in between branding, having really good clarity about your brand vision and the messaging that it takes to actually communicate that so it's consistent and you're able to build that reputation across all of the different tools and strategies that you're using. So branding is the first piece of the trifecta, and then marketing, which is the thing that everyone knows that they need to do as a business owner. We need to promote ourselves. We need to invite people to take part in our programs and to buy our services and our products. And we need to do those things. So the marketing aspect being like showing people exactly how to work with you, how they can buy from you, giving them those instructions and like promoting the end offer. And then public relations. So PR is the opportunity to build relationships and use and leverage various different platforms, relationships that you may be building with others in order to grow your exposure, build that presence both online and offline for your business, and then ultimately become more visible. And the purpose of that visibility, of course, is to help you to get more clients, to grow your business, to make more sales. So visibility, so key, and so much more than just any individual little tactic that you can do to be putting yourself out there. And if you've been around me for a while, you know that I am not a one-size-fits-all kind of coach. I have a background in marketing and communications, and in the 15 plus years that I have been doing this type of work, I have never written the same strategy twice. So every different business has a different audience, has different goals, has different resources, and have different methods that you want to actually use in order to get your message out to the right people in the right place at the right time. So it's going to be customized to you, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's more about that you're doing it and that you're thinking of different pieces of this visibility trifecta as you put together your own visibility plan. So ultimately, one of the main goals of your visibility is to boost that brand awareness. So if you've heard the definition from Jeff Bezos that your brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room, this is how you ensure that they in fact are talking about you, and that you have a little bit of control over what that is, because you're intentionally infusing them with messaging around what you do, what you're all about, and who you are for. So that is the brand piece of visibility and building awareness. People need to know about you in order to recommend their friends, in order to actually check you out, come and see what you're all about, purchase from you. You obviously cannot make sales if you're invisible. So taking that step to build brand awareness and your online presence, your offline presence, all of the pieces that you need to have for your business, especially if you are a brick and mortar, if you have a physical presence, or you are geographically constrained in some way, shape, or form, meaning that you currently see clients in person as part of what you do, whether or not you have digital offerings on top of that. This is where there's so many things that you had to figure out in order to just logistically get your business running, that the marketing piece tends to fall by the wayside until too far down the road. So keeping this in mind and having a really clear visibility strategy for your business right out of the gate is going to be so helpful for you when you are actually getting your doors open, getting running, starting to have your first few clients, so that these systems are kind of already part of your process. Now, visibility also matters, of course, because your competitors, they're marketing themselves, they're promoting themselves. And if somebody knows about your competitor and not you, then that's how you lose a sale, right? So, well, you want to make sure that you're showing up and being visible in the places where your competitors are, so that you have an actual opportunity to reach your potential clients. And now they're saying that, I don't know, it used to be like there was 7 touch points before somebody could become a client. And I think it's got to be like 6,000 now. Quite honestly, I'm making that up. That is not statistically validated by research. But because of the amount of ways that we can communicate and that we can promote our businesses, and the ways that we as individuals receive messages all day long, there's so many, hundreds of thousands of messages that you're seeing all the time. People are distracted. It's true. It's a very noisy world out there. So how do you get yourself, your business to stand out from all of that noise and actually reach the person that you are intended to reach, that you want to help, that you want to support, who could be your client? Well, that is where clear messaging comes in, being really able to communicate and articulate what you do and who you do it for, so that piece of the puzzle can come together and people will be like, oh, I understand that. I resonate with that. I'm nodding my head. I'm looking for the buy now button. I want to make my appointment. I want to figure out how I reach out to this person. I'm ready to take the next step. Clarity around your brand message is a huge piece of this for sure. So once you have that, then it's a matter of just being in the right place at the right time. And that is a combo mix of a variety of different tools that we're going to talk about in a future episode of this series. So don't worry. But in the meantime, if you're like, I got to get started, I really want to start my visibility plan now, please do take advantage of the fact that I just made a brand new toolkit just for you with over 100 proven visibility strategies that you can start implementing now. And that's going to take you less than 10 minutes a day. Boom. So good. It's called the Ultimate Visibility Toolkit. The link is in the show notes. Please go grab that, get started. Reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you're like, oh, I didn't even think about that as a visibility tactic. I know it's because we're so inundated with this belief that social media is the only way to grow our business. And if we're not on social media, we're going to die. Okay, that's maybe a bit dramatic. That's okay. It's not true. I do 100% support growing an online presence, having a presence on social media, because the truth is your clients are there. And when your clients are there, they're looking for you there, they're seeing your competitors there, they need to see you there. So make it easy for them to find you and build consistent presence online, as well as through the variety of other methods that I give you inside of the toolkit. So I want you to go and check that out, and then make sure you come back next week for another episode where we're going to talk about the thing that's preventing us from actually doing the thing, that's holding us back from taking the action, that keeps us from feeling comfortable actually going out there and putting ourselves out there. And that is that fear of being salesy. The fear of being salesy, the fear of rejection, all the things that are keeping us in our nice little bubble that make us just want to watch another online course or listen to another podcast episode instead of taking action. But you know that I'm going to let you listen to this podcast without giving you a call to action and really challenging you to do something today that'll help you to build your business. And today, my call to action is to go and grab that Ultimate Visibility Toolkit. It's going to help you so much. I can't wait to chat with you again next week on the next episode of the Maximizing Visibility series. Bye for now.